is working. 1 second here. Okay, so get everything in frame here. Let's see. This is probably the best way to do it. A little bit of a new format. Okay, we'll wait for people to get in. I just want to make sure the audio is good. So we're going to have the chat up. Chat box should be live. Always show messages. Let's just make sure everything is right. Close. Can hear just fine. James, is the audio quality good? Like, does it sound nice or is it muffled? Does it sound nice or is it muffled? Also, let's see, let's get the chat. Spam the chat if you can, James. Spam it, because I'm gonna put the chat messages up here. I want to make sure they're working. Sounds fine to me. Okay, that's good to know. If I open it on Facebook, we're gonna have an echo. So today is the perfect. Boom, there it is. There's the comments. So today we're doing the AMA, and I have everything set up. We are in the warehouse, and we're just going to be cracking product. We're going to be talking for anything I can hear well. Perfect. We're going to be talking about anything and everything you are curious about when it comes to running an LGS. We're also going to be cracking packs for people, and I do have the door open behind me just to hear if anything is going on outside, because it is just me here tonight. So please don't come to the LGS this late. We do have the cops on high alert because there was a kidnapping just a street down, and we had a car pull up at 11:30 at night the other day. And me and Mr. MTG Michael went outside and tried to handle it. We had to call the cops and everything, and it was really an interesting experience. So this is going to be fun. This is going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be cracking packs. So let me go ahead and pull up the orders for you guys, and then we're just going to get started. We're doing this on Streamlabs, so I can see messages from YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, wherever you want to watch. You can go ahead and watch, and that's totally fine. Watch where you're comfortable. Your comment will still show, and we have no problem with that at all, so don't worry about it. And let me just get the orders popped up. We have the orders popped up here. Perfect. Looks like the stream is fine. Let me know if anything happens, okay? If the stream starts to bug out or anything like that, looks like we're not dropping any frames. Looks like everything seems good. It is Valentine's Day. Hope you guys had a good Valentine's Day. And I'm going to move this over here. There we are. Okay. You can see the boxes we use for packs right there. You can see some of our warehouse right here. This is nice. Yeah, there was a kidnapping. I would say do not come to the store. You could get shot because we have armed security, and they're on high alert. So even I was just sitting in the parking lot, and I had a vehicle pull up. One of the security guards pulled up in a matter of like 35 seconds. And I was like, where the frick did that? Like, I was either great timing or they're on incredibly high alert, because that was really, really, really quick. And I was like, holy crap. Okay, so anyway, ask your questions. We're going to be doing some pack cracking for you guys here. So we have quite a few people actually doing this. Art Walker is the first one. Let me go grab some sticky notes and then we'll get started. We got them right here. Perfecto. I'm going to make some room. We have things. Let me see. Is there anything else we're going to need? We have sticky notes. We have the packs. And we're going to need some penny sleeves. And I can grab those right over here. Penny sleeves. Good to go. Good to go. All right. I think we're good to go. We're ready for this. So one of you, someone who is buying packs today, we're going to be throwing in some free promos. And we're going to be throwing in some pre-release foils that I still have. We have a lot of these pre-release foils. So we'll be throwing in some of this for you guys. These are some of the Dominaria United pre-release foils. So if you guys are interested in this at all, these are worth quite a bit of money, I would say. And they're pretty cool. So where's the pre-release symbol on this? Oh, there it is. What? This one doesn't have one. Is this a misprint? I guess it is. There's no pre-release symbol on it. Oh no, this is a Kaladesh pack. This is from Kaladesh. Oh, it's probably one of the little packs you get inside the Kaladesh fat pack. So yeah, if you're buying packs today, we will be throwing in some of these into the orders. Not every order, depending on how many, but if there are only a few orders, then sure, we will. And looks like the stream is looking perfectly fine to me, so it looks like we're ready to go. Which one is your favorite Praetor? Ooh, that's an interesting one. Probably... I'm gonna say probably Shieldred. She's just kind of a badass. Like, Shieldred's evil as fuck, and, you know, she's just, like, I love the card, right? Shieldred, the Whispering One, sorry. And then Shieldred, the Apocalypse, they're badass cards. I think she's a badass Praetor. And she's just a great MTG villain, right? So Art Walker coming in first. We got our trusty little pen here and the little notepad. So Art Walker coming in first with 3 packs. Okay, Art, please don't hit that well because I got absolutely demolished on my last few boxes. And it was... I think the chat box misses the... Yeah, I've noticed that too, Art. I think it's fine as long as it's actually showing most of the... messages. As long as it's showing almost everything, we're totally fine. I just don't want it to be not showing messages. That's the important part. So we're just gonna be going tonight. The store is empty. We're closed on Tuesdays. By the way, if you message us on a Monday or Tuesday, do not expect a response because we are closed. Now I do have a number of collector boxes behind me. We have the Kamigawa, we have the Unfinity, we have the Ikoria. Well, this is a rarer one. It's hard to find these days. We have the Double Masters Collectors right over here. We have the Dominaria United Collectors over here. Honestly, we have pretty much everything. If you guys want any of this stuff, just ask me the price. I'll tell you the price, and if you want it, I can go ahead and send you... Well, it's already on the screen. mysteryboxmtg@gmail.com on PayPal. Just let me know if funds are sent in the chat. And we're just going to get started. So, Art Walker, and that's for anyone. If you guys want to open any product, we have a lot of stuff. We have Kaladesh here. We have Modern Horizons 1. We don't keep our sealed at the store. We keep a very small amount, and that's simply because there's just not enough room here. But we have Scars of Mirrodin. We have OG Innistrad. We have New Phyrexia. We have Amonkhet. We have OG Modern Masters. We have the Dominaria United Draft. We have Iconic Masters. We have Masters 25. We have Brothers War. We have Aether Revo. I guess we do have a lot of shit here. Double Masters Draft. Modern Horizons 2 set. Fate Reforged. Core Set 2014. Core Set 2015. I mean, I guess we do have pretty much everything here, sealed box-wise. And for packs, we have even more. So keep that in mind. If you guys are interested in that, let me know. And I wish I could hear the audio. I don't want to create an echo. Here, okay. Just to make sure that the quality is fine, I'm going to go onto the Facebook real quick. And I am just going to make sure that the audio quality and the visual quality is there before we continue. Because I don't want to do a big-ass stream and then look back and say, oh crap, you know, the quality was shit. So we will check the Facebook real quick. Make sure to like the post, please. Love the post if you love it. We have Iconic Masters. Oh no, the audio quality is fine. Real quick. Everything looks good. Quick. Make sure to like the post, please. Love the post if you love the post if you. Okay. Everything looks fine. Perfect. That is good. That is really good, actually. That is better than I expected. Let me maybe fix one thing, though, before we continue. I know. We just want to get started. I'm in the same boat. I'm just going to move this up a little bit. Let's move that up a little bit. I don't think that was enough. We'll move that up to here. We'll do that this way, and then we'll move this up. Yeah, it looks a little bit better, I think. Or we can just expand this a little bit more. There we are. Okay, that looks perfectly fine for me. The chat box basically clips off the last one or two lines, so if no one talks for a while, the comments stay hidden. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why that's the case. Let me see if I can fix that. Hide delay. There's no chat delay. I just think it might be, it's just the way it clips, I guess. I don't know why. Maybe the font size needs to be a little bit smaller or something. Browser setting. I don't know. I don't want to mess with it and then have it break. Chat box. Okay, well, there we go. Look, that's kind of, I don't, okay, whatever. We're just going to get started. Hopefully the chat box isn't broken. We tried to fix it a little bit. These are 3 packs for Art Walker. Keep in mind, 5 packs today. We'll throw some promos in. So yeah, we answered one question. I do have quite a few questions that we had from the Twitter and from the Facebook that we will answer as well. But first, let's get into some pack cracking fun. Ask questions in the chat, and we will just get started with. Yeah, you're right. It's just cut. That's fine. I posted an example to Discord if you want to see. Yeah, no, James, we already know. I mean, it's just something that happens with Streamlabs. I think we actually messed it up more now because it looks like the chat box is worse now. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Let's see. Is it even working? Nick Artanovich, we're doing some pack crack. We're doing AMA. Nick, James, ask some questions. We're gonna get started here. We're gonna talk about some fun stuff, and we're also gonna try to fix the chat box. So, one of the questions asked was, what is my favorite set? That's a fairly interesting question because I've been surrounded by so much Magic product for so long that it's hard to say what my favorite set is. I think it would have to be Kaladesh. And probably, oh my god, first pack Phyrexian Vindicator with a Kaito and the foil Lux Artillery. That's a pretty good hit. First mythic, we're going to count how many mythics you hit. That is the first mythic for Art Walker. We have 3 packs. He's already doing fairly well. Monumental Corruption, Blade of Shared Souls, and Rhea Ivor. Not bad, not bad, not bad. So 3. So 5 rares, 1 mythic right there. Nice little mountain. And then we'll put the bulk over here. We're running with a little bit of limited space, but chat box got sent to exile. Yep, I think we messed it up even more. That's why you just never mess with chat box. You mess with it once, and then it's just gone, gone, gone. Anyway, yeah, so favorite set has to be Kaladesh. It's just very fun to... What is in the back there? There's no way. Is that an Elish? Well, let's see. Venser? Okay, Malcator. Oh my god, that scared me. I thought that was an Elish Norn for a second, and I was going to say, this early on already? But it was just a Malcator. That was pretty scary. So yeah, favorite set is Kaladesh, but honestly, I guess like as a pack opener, it's very hard to say like I have one favorite set. I think opening revised packs is always fun. Vindictive Flamestroker has seen quite a bit of play. I think at Pioneer. Yeah, pretty good card. So yeah, I mean, Kaladesh is a really good one. Revised is really fun to open. I'm not a huge fan of opening stuff like Scars of Mirrodin as much because it's just genuinely hard to, in my opinion, get your value from it. A lot of these older sets, you know, like Blightsteel Colossus just got reprinted, and that was one of the biggest hits in something like Mirrodin Besieged, right? So, given that a lot of that's been reprinted at this point, older packs are only really fun to open if you are just enjoying the set, right? What is your favorite specialty card, e.g. the serialized artifacts? So that's an interesting question. My favorite specialty cards are the Hero of the Realm cards, if I'm saying that correctly. And those were limited cards printed for Wizards of the Coast employees. So you can... A double duplication. That's annoying. Synthesis Pod is a good hit. So those were cards only printed for teams that worked at Wizards of the Coast on certain product, and I've actually talked to Gavin Verhey, who has designed a lot of Magic product, about that, and it was because I wanted to buy one of the cards. But you have to know that for those cards specifically, even if you think serialized cards are expensive, those are actually incredibly rare, incredibly expensive, and they're not available to the broader market until a Wizards of the Coast employee sells them. Those were 2 packs, so we got 1 pack left for art. Right, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're all set. Last pack for art. Phyrexian Vindicator is the best hit thus far. Hopefully this is a big hit. So yeah, Wizards of the Coast printed those Hero of the Realm cards, and those were very, very popular and very, very hidden and very, very secretive. Not a lot of people know about them, except for collectors who really, really want hard to find cards. And they're also very busted. Slowbad, the Iron Golem, look, not the best hit, but that is a sick looking card. I love the art on it. I think the art looks absolutely amazing. And Skrelv the Deflector Mite, this sells every time we put it into the store, so even though it's not the most expensive hit, and a lot of these cards, because so much product is being opened, a lot of these cards are falling in price, but I think that we're seeing a nice stabilization on it. I don't think they're going to be that cheap. And Slowbad isn't, it is a rare. Yeah, it is a rare. I thought it wasn't a rare for a second. I was almost a little bit confused. Mite Overseer. And the Seed Core. So we have one other. Are we focused? There we are. So we have one last card here for Art Walker before we get into the comments. Kimba, Enduring. If you're going to build a cat deck, I mean, that's a pretty good hit. So now, Phyrexian Land as well. It's not bad, not bad. So we are only shipping hits unless you ask me otherwise. So Art Walker and everyone else who buys packs, let me know if you are looking for all of the cards, including the bulk. Otherwise, we will ship just the hits, including the Phyrexian lands, and pretty much anything worth money we will ship to you, and anything not worth money we just keep so we can cut down on shipping. Yeah. I mean, for some reason the website was showing shipping at like 14 bucks. I like to keep it at 5. And if we have it to where it's small enough to just fit into a 3-pack or 9-pack bubble mailer, it's super easy to ship. So, not terrible. 3 packs for art. Here are the rares. Synthesis Pod. Venerated Rot Priest is played. Phyrexian Arena. This used to be a $40 card. Graz, Kimba's, Monument to Perfection, Malcator, Zori, Venser. Yeah, not bad. It's a nice little start, right? I like everything from my 2 packs, please. Gotcha, Nick. And Phyrexian Vindicator in the completed foil is probably the biggest hit from this one. Alrighty. I mean, I have a friend, Michael, Cards with Michael. He does a thing where he charges you more to ship everything. I don't necessarily think that's how we want to do it. It's just like, if you don't really want the bulk, then we don't have to ship it. If you do want the bulk, it makes it a little bit harder to ship, but, you know, it's still your cards. You're buying the packs, you know? Alright, so that was for Art Walker. And those were 3 packs, and we'll move on. Shoot me your questions. Shoot me your questions. This is one of the rare times that you can ask someone who has opened an LGS just a year ago. Mystery MTG has been open for 4 years, but we opened this LGS just a year ago, so we dealt with everything from becoming a WPN to becoming an OTS to working with Games Workshop for Warhammer, etc., etc. Did quite a few things. Tyler coming in with the 6 orders of the Spice Lords pack. Tyler. Phyrexia 1 live box break, full box for Adam Swift. That is a smart man. So we'll move the loose packs over here. And we're going to be opening an entire box for Adam Swift. An entire box. Oh my god. That's going to be a lot of pack cracking, and I am here for it, and I'm excited for it. It is always fun, always a lot of fun when I get to open an entire booster box. And the reason I say that is because and this is just true, I think it's like opening a couple packs at a time, it's such a gamble. If you open an entire box, you at least get a couple of the big hitters, you know? I would like the bulk 2, please. Got it, Art. I'd like everything. Nick also said that. How do you handle such a situation where, for example, a customer shows up 15 minutes before close to pick up an order and an employee texts you because it says the order was already fulfilled? That happens sometimes, and that is mostly due to Shopify being kind of wanky. Not wanky, that's the wrong word. Wonky. Not wanky, wonky. Shopify can be a bit wonky, so ultimately it's like we're building our own system for fulfillment now, but Shopify and in-store pickup, etc., unless you're using something like Binder POS, can be a little bit difficult. That happens very rarely. I know it does happen. And especially it happens for pre-release stuff. So for pre-release, that is when a lot of pickup is happening. It's also when a lot of shipping is happening. So Art Walker just had an issue earlier about a pre-release kit he was asking to be shipped. And for some reason, it wasn't showing up on the product fulfillment page, but it was showing up whenever I searched up his name. So that's kind of one of those weird things. Adam Swift, full box. We'll have that right here. Okay, Adam. Okay, Adam. Oh man, oh man. All right, let's get started on this bad boy. We got a lot of packs to be going through, and here we are. But yeah, I always remind people that very little of our business happens in store. Most of our business is online. Most of our most loyal customers are not in Texas. In fact, the majority of our customers are not in Texas. I always tell people that. You know, we got a lot of customers that come in and they say, you know, they kind of think that the Discord and the website and everything is just based in Texas, and oh, can I do this and can I do that and blah blah blah. And I have to tell them that like Mystery MTG is more of a nationwide thing at this point. It's not really a Texas thing. Most of our core community is actually outside of Texas, which is why it gets rough with some of the in-store pickup and things like that, because we have to focus on the online side because that's where the majority of orders are. And then we also have the booming and bustling WPN that we have started. And it's been a really fun and wild journey, but I always have to remind people, most of our business is not in store. It is through delivery. So we got quite a few online orders that have been shipped recently. I need a trash can. We'll do this first pack, and then I'll have to go get a trash can, because we got a lot of packs to go through, and I do not want to be obliterator already. God, these packs are always... Why do I always see one of them? It's the Phyrexian Obliterator or the Vindicator that I'm seeing so often. Alright. So, Adam Swift. Brother. This is a good start. Just don't stop. Okay? All gas, no brakes. All gas, no brakes. Koth, Fire of Resistance. That's a nice thing to hit. So we have one Mythic. Put the rares over here. Koth is a good hit in the completed. A lot of people get annoyed about this set because a lot of the collector pack is going to be uncommons, showcase uncommons, and commons. So it gets kind of annoying for some people. Argenta, Masticore, Malcator, Purity Overseer. There we are. All right, first pack, not terrible. Not terrible, nothing crazy though. I feel like at this point in the set, you're looking for basically mythics. You're basically looking for mythics. I'm gonna go get a trash can real quick, and then we will get started again. Okay, we're good to go. Got my trash can. And we're just going to make sure we're not doing a crazy, messy live stream here. All right, second pack, come on. I would love to see a double Elish, and if you do hit a double Elish, we will throw stuff in. Not bad, needed the Obliterator and the Koth. And it's always nice to have the completed foil showcase. Koth has some of the best artwork in my opinion, and it looks badass. But, you already know what we're looking for, and it's the Praetors, and it is the Elish Norn. It is not anything else. We don't care about anything else. We'll push everything else aside. Your brother, your mother, your grandma, and everyone else, because we need ourselves some Junji Ito Elish Norns. And we don't stop until we get the best hits. Do you understand this? For Mirrodin, for Spice, for Mystery MTG. Geth, Thane of Contracts. I love the art. Not a huge fan of the card. I've never actually played a mono black deck, and I don't think I ever will. It's just not a. It's not a color I vibe with. I vibe more with Azorius, to be totally honest. Azorius or Esper, and I know black is an Esper, but mostly you're just running removal spells in Esper. You know, you're not getting too crazy into the -1/-1s and Keurig and stuff like that. Pulled any cool masterpieces from Kaladesh lately? Gotta run. Good luck, everyone. Have a good night, Art. Appreciate you. Thanks for stopping by. Any cool masterpieces from Kaladesh? No, it's been a while since I've pulled a masterpiece myself. Is that? Please say that's a Praetor in the back. Please say that's a Praetor in the back. Give us a Vorinclex or a Shieldred. How about that? Vran Executioner thing. Not what we were looking for. Not what we were looking for. But Atraxa Grand Unifier in the complete foil is absolutely something we're looking for. That is a beautiful, beautiful hit. That is a gorgeous hit. Hopefully you guys can see it well in the camera. I picked up a new phone. So 2 mythics thus far. And I think you can actually hit mythics from the back of the pack as well. See, I haven't really opened many any masterpieces in quite a bit of time. And that's mostly just because it is fairly rare, and the boxes you can open them from are expensive. If any of you want to buy a Kaladesh box or Amonkhet box, we have them here, and we can absolutely do that. This is going to be a fun little night of cracking. We're going to take our time. We're going to just enjoy it, sit back, get a Dr. Pepper. You know, we're not going to be rushing through. I know sometimes we rush pretty fast, and it can be a little bit annoying for people who want to just sit back and enjoy the Luca Bound Ruin. What is the name? Luca Bound to Ruins in the Phyrexian foil. Looking good thus far. I'm going to be honest. Most of my boxes this far in, I didn't hit a single mythic or only hit one. You're at 3 mythics, and they're actually fairly good ones. Amonkhet had the Invocations, James. Let's see, did I miss anything else? Keep up with the spice. I'm saying it. I'm saying it. This is for you, Adam. I'm going to give you more. Another Koth if you needed a playset. You're getting close. I really want something good in this slot. I've actually hit quite a few of the biggest hits in the complete slot. So that is a fun little slot. I mean, you can get commons, you can get uncommons. Kimba's Banner, Norn's Wellspring, and Seachrome Coast. These lands are, I mean, people kind of don't care about them, but of course you care about them. You're going to need them for your decks. Hitting them is a good thing. Phyrexian land, I consider that a hit. And I don't know, to this day, I don't know if there's any money in the commons or uncommons besides Minor Misstep. So besides Minor Misstep, we kind of just don't care as much. I traded a Phyrexian one of those to my son for a non-Phyrexian. You know, the Phyrexian stuff is interesting. Like, the whole point is it's impossible to read, right? And so, unless you can read... Oh my god, I thought that was an Elesh Norn again. So the crazy thing is, as you're opening the pack, at this point, it kind of looks like the Junji Ito Elesh Norn. So, Malcator is always a bit of a tease, to be totally honest. And it's a little annoying, but it's kind of fun. Nissa. Oh, talk about a busted-ass card. And the interesting thing for this set is that anything completed, all of the Phyrexian Planeswalkers are mythic, and all of the non-Phyrexian Planeswalkers are rare. So I guess they're just stronger in general. Another mythic, and that is a very, very good one. I think that's something that we'll see a lot of play in EDH and in the standard format. Synthesis Pod is a good hit. Dragonwing Glider we don't care about. Kimba Conjuring only if you play with cats. Only if you play with cats. Is that a good card? Phyrexian Forest we will always take. So anyway, yeah. I guess we're just going to hang out. I mean, we had a lot of questions for the AMA, but I'll be honest, I feel like it has to be in a different setting, right? So, I mean, you guys can still ask your questions. I'm still going to answer them. But we also have an issue. Every time I use Streamlabs, it looks like we get less engagement. I don't know if it just doesn't pop up to people because of how it's streamed, but Venerated Rot Priest, not bad. But yeah, it is a little annoying whenever I do it on stream. Oh, Malcator. You've hit 3 Malcators. I keep thinking it's an Elesh Norn. It's always a Malcator. Glissa Sunslayer, didn't you hit this exact thing in the first pack? Or something? Am I wrong? Oh, that should not be in the mythic pile. I feel like this was the exact same setup from another pack. That's interesting. Might Overseer. Let's see. Might Overseer, the Mycosynth Gardens, and Migla's Maze Crusher. All right. I'm surprised we've hit so many Malcators. I think this is my first time seeing this happen. Because, I mean, it's actually still a good box. We still have half of it left too, but I've never seen this many Malcators. And it's always the showcase, and it always looks like an Ellis Norn, but it's not. Okay. Here we go. Next pack. Wait, Nick, are you serious? When you do labs, there's no notification about you being live in Facebook? Oh my god. Yeah, I figured something like that was true. And it ruins it. Ugh. I don't know how you can fix that, though. I don't think you can fix that. Cormax, the Rat King. You see, that looks like an Ellis Norn to me. If that's not an Ellis Norn, I'm going to be shocked and disappointed. If that is an Ellis Norn, it's not, but it is something very spicy. It is the Hunger Dominus. And I've been telling people I think these Dominus cards are what you should be speccing on. This is essentially the busted-ass enchantment on a stick. But yeah, if someone can do me a favor, go on to the Discord and let people know that we're live. I'll do that after this pack. The Dominus was a good hit. Very good hit. Can we get another Mythic in these? I don't know if it's even possible. It's Serum Sovereign. White Sun's Twilight will take. And the Iron Goblin. I think you can hit a Mythic in this slot. And then we have the... Whoop, try not to get the piles mixed. Here we are. Nice little Phyrexian Swamp. Shieldred's Edict. Love the art on that card. Yeah, if someone can post this on the Discord, I'll jump on Discord. Appreciate it, Nick. Appreciate it, yeah. I might, you know what, let me do it too. I'll just, let me post this real quick and then we'll get started again. I guess it is very annoying that it doesn't notify people when you stream on Labs. It almost makes streaming on Labs not worth it, to be honest. Let me see. Okay. We're live on Facebook. Ask questions and we'll crack some packs too. Let me link to the Facebook here. Oh, alright. Yeah, Streamlabs, I feel like I keep trying it and I keep wanting it to work well. But every time I do, there's always something going on with Streamlabs that makes it not as good as it should be. Which is pretty annoying. But it is what it is. Okay. There we are. So anyway, one of the questions I was asked for the AMA was, what is the future of Mystery MTG? And, you know, I think the future is already happening. Mystery MTG expanded into Mystery Cards and Games, and Mystery Cards and Games is expanding into MCG Coffee, which is a little D&D themed cafe we're opening. And beyond that, we have new products. We have a lot of older product that needs to be going into stuff. Oh, Phyrexian Vindicator again. You know what? I mean, they're insanely good cards, so you're not mad at it, but that's a lot. So we have a lot of things that are being opened, but also we're digitalizing our FNMs to make them global by utilizing something similar to MTG Melee. And we're doing what we can, Unctus, to just... Oh my god! Oh, holy shit! Wow, that is freaking insane. I was literally speechless. Phyrexian Vindicator, and like I said, the Ellis Norn pops out in the Mythic. Or not in the Mythic, in the completed foil slot. Holy bejesus. Oh my god. Oh, I mean, this is what you want to see. This is what you want to see. You know, it's rare to hit it in the completed slot. It is very rare, but it happens, and it is gorgeous. Are you kidding me? Like, look at that on camera. It's almost surreal. It just looks crazy. Woo! God, that is nice. Oh my god, that is gorgeous. Here, I want you guys to be able to see some of this better. I'm going to expand this. Can I expand it? I think we can. Here, we're just going to expand it real quick. Look at this. Look at this bad boy. Here, can I get it in focus? Can I get it in focus? Yeah, here we go. Let me see. We'll move this over here. Oh, we gotta just sit on this for a second. That's gorgeous. Anyway, what I was saying was, I think we're actually doing a really, really cool expansion already. It's just Mystery MTG is it's in a weird spot where we have to try to break into the mainstream crowd to be able to start hosting bigger events, start being a vendor, start just incorporating ourselves more into Wizards of the Coast, and kind of co-sponsoring events and stuff like that with them. I don't want to be a business that is far away from, like Wizards of the Coast and us. We're close already with we're WPN. We talked to our WPN rep. We talked to Gavin Verhey. We talked to a lot of the Wizards of the Coast people. And I think we just have to try to expand that more, So that's kind of my thoughts on... Oh my god, I'm messing up the stream. Here we go. Okay, we're back. How can I get this to where it shows well? I guess that's fine, right? Yeah, it looks fine. Where would I want to move this, though? Let me see. We can do it this way. This works perfectly fine. Yeah, I think the guys at Wizard of the Coast are really, really nice. Like they just done so much to help us out whenever we need to, or whenever we need help. They've always been there for us. I'm gonna have to put this pack down so we can sleeve this up real quick. We're gonna set this over here. I'm gonna sleeve this single because I want Adam to get it in good shape. Basically pays for a lot of the box. You include the other mythics, and this box was basically a home run. Now you just have to be able to hit another one. That is a big thing. And we're going to set this aside over here so that we do not accidentally do anything to the single, because that's very expensive. So Blightbelly, Sanu, Norn's Decree, Red Sun's Twilight, and Argentum Masticore. The Twilight is a good hit. We'll absolutely take it. And we'll show you these. I don't know if you need any of these, but there you go. So yeah, the guys at Wizards of the Coast are really awesome. We've only had good interactions with them, and I want to expand that partnership more and just help Magic grow in terms of pro play, in terms of bigger events, in terms of CDH. Our CDH league is becoming really popular. But I'll be honest, like, at the end of the day, I'm still just a pack opener. Like, that's just what I am. I'm not super into... like I still play casual EDH, I'll still just crack packs, and I don't really play any of the competitive formats. I just want Magic to fare well, Get it? Fare well? Oh, that scared me. I thought that was a big hit. Okay. I mean, you've already gotten a big hit, so we can't get too angry here, but... Gold Warden's Gambit, Affinity for Equipment. Big tourney ended recently. If any of you have any questions, please shoot them over here. We had a bunch of questions prepared, but with the way the stream is set up, I cannot tab out because it might turn off the stream. So I can't even go reference some of those threads. I do remember a lot of the questions, so we'll kind of just shoot the ones that I believe people asked. Trying to think of one of the other ones. What is our opinion on Phyrexia 1? I think was one of them. I think Phyrexia, like, as much as people want to look at the single... Wait, what's red? What was it? White Sun's Twilight? What's behind it? What's behind it? What's behind it? Malira. Malira? I thought you were Vorinclex for a second. I almost got really excited. Malira, Blightbelly. Not bad. Not bad. It's a playable card. You might need it for a deck. Yeah, so Phyrexia 1, I think, is a stellar set. The mechanics are awesome. The art is amazing. We've talked about this before. And a lot of these cards are going to be seeing a lot of play for a long time. So it's one of those sets where if you were out of the game for a while, this is probably when you want to come back. A lot of these cards can get you... I mean, I don't know how much it's going to warp formats. I think the Dominus cards absolutely will warp formats. And like the Obliterator and the Vindicator, they're pretty cheap to put out. What is it? Four colored mana, 4 black, 4 white. Mondruk is insane. There's just so many freaking good cards. Elish is pretty insane. And, ooh, look at what is behind that. What is behind that? Is it a Malkator? I think the complete is a Malcator, and I think that's a Dominus. I think that's a black Dominus. Let's see. Venser, I was wrong, and it was a Malcator, so I got 1 out of 2. Not bad. But yeah, we're I think Magic's in a good spot right now. I think it's in a good spot after a very bad and rough 2022. 2023 is looking a little bit better. Nice little Twilights. Those aren't terrible. Phyrexian Land we will take. And we will move on. We're on the last pack right here. We've hit the Elish. We've hit a lot of Mythics. And this is not a bad box at all. I think next time we're just going to be doing... Oh my god, there's no way. Is that Kaito? Wait. Oh, you know what? It might be... it's either an Elish or it's a Aya. I was totally off. Rustvine. We still have a chance to see it in one of these slots. Maybe a double Elish would be insane. If we can get there. And... oh, the Dominus! The blue Dominus! That's a good way to end it. Absolutely a good way to end it. Blue Dominus. That's something we'll sleeve right now, actually. Because I think those Dominus cards, like I said, are probably going to be going up a lot in value. So let's pick up some of these Mythics. We'll pick this one up. We'll show them to you first. Inquiry Dominus, Phyrexian Vindicator, the Hunger Dominus, Nissa in the Showcase, Phyrexian Luca, Atraxa completed, and then we also have the Phyrexian Obliterator right here. And I will sleeve these up, put these in a penny sleeve for you, and we'll get this shipped out. Oh, wow. That was a pretty good box. I mean, obviously the biggest and the heaviest hitter of all of them was the Elish Norn in the completed. This is both rare and very expensive. This is where I think Magic is excelling. They're figuring out, I think, how to expand into different showcases without it being too gimmicky. I think the Phyrexian foiling is fine. I think it's actually really, really nice. And at a certain angle, there is none, right? At a certain angle, it looks completely regular. And then you put it into the light, and boom, you get the beautiful little rainbow Phyrexian symbols. I think it's a beautiful thing. Got almost everything I was hoping for. I was going to say, Adam, this is a very well-rounded box. Like, you basically got all of the Twilights. You got multiple Dominus. You got some very good rare Synthesis Pod. I think you saw 3 or 4 times. I think you got a lot of Malcators. But besides that, very, very good box. So we're just going to pick everything up, and we'll get this shipped out to you tomorrow. Put tokens on the bottom here. I'll just take that. And we got the Mythics right here. Okay. Adam. That was a pretty good box. And we move on. Adam, do you have any questions? Let me know if you do. I am down to answer them. Okay. You know, I'm hoping that people ask technical questions, because those are going to be a lot more fun to answer and more useful, actually, about the business. There are so many things as a business owner you have to know someday, and you can only really learn if you ask. And part of that is it's about W-2s, it's about taxes, it's about so much of everything when it comes to running a business, when it comes to running a WPN. And, you know, so I own some cafes, and we've been doing really well with the cafes, not connected to Mystery MTG, but there is so much to know and to learn, and it's crazy because I think if they fully understood. Nick Artanovich, you are next, my friend, and then that is about it for the live box breaks, and then we can just focus on answering questions, I guess. If you guys want to buy some packs, go onto the website. You can buy them live. Or you can just PayPal me, and we can do it that way. 2 packs for Nick. So yeah, when it comes to running a store, when it comes to running a WPN, a lot of the questions are probably going to be surrounding employees. It's going to be surrounding CCTV and stuff like that. And those things are so important, and people get them wrong all the time. They always get it wrong, and it's a very hard thing to master. When it comes to accounting and taxes and hiring, etc., there's so many things that can go wrong. It's insane. And a lot of things do go wrong. And if you're not, you know, like we have a lot of issues with, so our current team is amazing. I love the current team, but boy, did we have issues before with a lot of the people who worked for the business. Last year, you had said the booster box subscription was ending last year. Is that still the plan? Adam, I think we have a very dedicated group for that subscription, and they love it. And because it's a dedicated group and not a lot of new people are jumping into it, I think it's totally fine that we keep it. Because there's enough to warrant us keeping it, and there's also not new people that are misunderstanding the crate. It's a bunch of veterans that have been with Mystery MTG for a long time, and they just get the boxes, they draft them, they open them on stream, etc. And if that's the case, then it's fine, right? The issue before was that we had people who just did not understand the product, and you know, it was just a really annoying thing to deal with. But you know, nowadays we just don't have. Oh, John, let me fix that for you. Let me do that. That is a good point. I guess the quantities might have changed because we only put a certain amount up. Let me see if I can update it for you. See, it's still showing. Oh, okay. Here, John, it's fixed now. You should be able to, in 1 second, you should be able to order. Here we are. Let's go. We're back. And if you guys want to do pickup, that's fine too if you're local. There you are, John. You can use the PayPal method too. That is true. So yeah, like a lot of our crates. So the 3-pack premium is probably the one where people jump into the most, right? This is for Nick Artanovich, by the way. We know him, we love him. 3-pack is where a lot of people jump in, and the crates that I don't like people jumping into is definitely the monthly booster box and any of the Atraxa. Monument to Perfection as well. We'll always take the Atraxa. This is getting a lot of buzz right now. The Atraxa has been called busted, and it's been called something that you would run 4 of, even in Standard. The whole point is that you would do something like Invoke Justice and get it out of the graveyard and just reanimate it, and it's stupidly good. You don't even have to worry about the mana cost, because you're not casting it with the mana cost, you're just bringing it out. So it is a very, very good card, and that is a good hit. Serum Sovereign. So yeah, I mean, there are just certain crates that I don't like people touching, because it's like, if you don't know what you're looking at, you might get something insanely good, you might get something that's not as good, and if people don't understand RNG, I just don't really like them doing it, because my point is not to make money, it's just to have a really good community of pack crackers that understand what they're getting into, and they enjoy it, and that's what we have right now. So the monthly booster box crate is great if people understand what it actually is. Not so great if they don't understand, and then it becomes a big old thing. It becomes a big old thing. But the spicy crate or spicy packs are also very. Ooh, what's that? What's that right there? What's that right there, huh? Am I looking at something insane? Oh, it's just a Phyrexian symbol. Oh, we got bamboozled. We got absolutely bamboozled. Norn's Decree, Vindictive, and Tavar, the Jubilant Brawler. Tavar is actually a fairly good card. Nice little land here. And nothing else that's too crazy. 2 packs for Nick Artanovich. Atraxa Grand Unifier in the non-foil best hit. It's a pretty good hit, to be honest. I think watch it get broken and it might spike a lot higher. Let's see. Another big other than the Sexy Norn. Just the Atraxa. Just the Atraxa. Which is a pretty good hit within its own right. Alright, let's keep going. Dude, I don't know what is going on. Everyone's saying that they're not getting notifications. Look, Streamlabs, if you're not going to send out notifications, no one's going to know about the stream. It's pretty annoying, but it is what it is. We at least announced it on the Discord, so it's the best we can do. Let's see. John made an order as well. Let me go look at that for you, John. We'll get that done right here. I'm predicting John hits a Dominus. Let's see if I'm right. Let's see if I'm wrong. Let's see if I'm right. There we are. This is for you, John. And you are good to go. Any other questions, and I will answer them. A lot of WPN owners don't want other people opening stores. They don't want other people opening businesses. And a lot of business owners have this weird entitlement. It's like, so Mystery MTG has been doing really well, and we have a lot of customers. And we've had some customers who expressed interest in opening their own store. And it's like, why would you ever be angry about that, dude? Like, the more the merrier, in my opinion. What is that? Is that a Tivar? The Seed Core, Thrun, Breaker of Silence, and Rhea Ivor, Bane of Bladehold. So the Seed Core is a very good card. We're just going to go through this. The Seed Core is a very good card. Seeing a lot of play in Limited, but will probably expand elsewhere too. Thrun, Breaker of Silence is pretty good. Can't be countered. And it can't be the target of non-green spells your opponents control or abilities from non-green sources, and I think that's pretty important. It's also the abilities. And it's an indestructible 5/5. It'll probably see quite a bit of play. Rhea, Ivor, I'm not a crazy... I mean, it's for mites, right? Isn't that what that's for? Yep. Create that many 1/1 colorless Phyrexian Mite artifact creature tokens with Toxic 1 if it was dealt damage to one or more players this combat. So there's a lot of text on that card. Gold Warden's Gambit, Tablet of Completion, and a Vran Executioner Thane. That card looks absolutely metal. Look at the guy's face. That is terrifying. Would not want to be in a battle with him. I would probably lose, I'm assuming. Annex his entry. I love a lot of the art in these cards. They're just so sick. This is very simple, but it's also gorgeous. And I know there's not a painting for Tamio's logbook. It's just digital, I believe. But I wish there was. I think a lot of this must be digital. Most of this is probably digital. That was for John. John will have that for you. And John is local, so I know John's going to be picking that up. One pack. And if you guys need any more packs, we got a lot more boxes. We got a lot of stuff we could be opening right now. Here we are. But I will go ahead and answer. Here, we're going to say that this part of the stream, I'm going to cut and actually make the official AMA. So I'm going to talk about some of the questions I saw in the previous threads. So one of the biggest questions, I would say, from other people who want to open stores is how to make it work financially. And this is for anyone who wants to open a business. This is for anyone who wants to basically... Oh my gosh, should we open a Kaladesh box? Oh, okay, well, after I answer this, we'll maybe do this. So how do you make it work financially? And for anyone who's looking to open a business or looking to open an LGS, the fact of the matter is you're not doing that first. You're doing a different business. You're doing something else and making money from that, and then pouring that as an investment into your LGS. Don't expect to make money in the first couple of years. Expect to lose a lot of money. We've declared losses consecutively until this year, and this year we had break even, but we're still down like $180,000 probably over the span of the business's life, which isn't terrible given it was probably worse before. And that simply is logistics cost a lot of money, employees cost a lot of money, and even doing stuff like sponsoring content creators or sending stuff to people or doing whatever, all of that costs money, and it's an investment. Adam, see ya, man. Have a good night, and I'll see you next time. We know ya. We love ya. Adam has been a very long-term customer with the business. So yeah, like, it's not going to be the first thing you do. It's going to be something where you do other things, and then you pour that money as an investment into the LGS. And a lot of the times, it's probably not going to work. Here, I'm going to open 2 of the packs for myself while we're waiting. So, take that as it is, which is this is not the right path for a lot of people. A lot of the times I look back on my life and I say I probably would have been a much healthier and happier person had I not started a business when I was really young, because I was so obsessed with being an entrepreneur, and just wanting to be my own boss, etc., etc. And I gave up a lot of my life just building things, and you have to build a lot. This LGS, everything is built by hand, and You can ask Michael and Mads and Simon and the rest of the team that, you know, a lot of it is just 10-hour days, 12-hour days, and so, you know, a lot of it you're not even really getting fully paid for. A lot of it is just you're sacrificing your time on the assumption that maybe someday this is going to be worth something. Now, for me, the real value in it is obviously just the community. It's the people around us that make it worth it. And, you know, without the community, it's definitely not worth it. It's just not even fun. But, you know, you just got to sacrifice a lot. And if you have a family and kids, you're probably not going to make it work, just to be totally honest. Miglaws, Carmex, we got destroyed. Let's open the last two, huh? How about that? I feel like I got absolutely destroyed here. So one of the other questions I see just in general maybe is hiring. How do you hire? You know, who are you looking for? The honest answer to that is that most people are not the right fit for you or your business or for your life. A lot of the people you meet in life are negative Nancy's. And when I say negative Nancy's, I mean they just don't offer anything. They come, they kind of try to wreck things in your life, and then they move out, and you have to try to salvage what they've messed up. When it comes to this, employees are the same way. If you hire an employee who thinks about themselves and they're very, you know, me, it's not going to work. And I tell this to people all the time. You have to find an employee that is just passionate about what... Oh! Okay, we're back. We almost just broke the phone. You got to find an employee who's passionate about what you're doing, just as passionate as you. And then you have to reward them. The more you see them work hard, the more they take it seriously. You have to let them know that you want them to be a part of management, because you absolutely should be giving them equity in the business if they are working hard and they care about the business. And boom, Vraska, baby. Vroom, vroom. How you doing? Kid, you're a great card, and I'll take you in the completed foil, you gorgeous, gorgeous, you know, betrayer. Ooh, beautiful. Take it. But yeah, most of the employees you hire, I mean, at this point in my life, I treat everyone like they're just bullshitting me. If you come into this business, you come into this store as a customer, I'll love you, and I don't care. I truly do not care if you're lying about your life or exaggerating or whatever. Dude, that is totally up to you. I could give a rat's ass, you know. You don't have to prove anything to me. I am on your side. Pretty much always, because you're a part of the community. But as an employee goes, you know, if they're hiding stuff from you or trying to be someone that they're not, you gotta smell that bullcrap and you gotta kick them out real quick. And you know, don't be a Tyrannex Rex. There you go. Jeez. Gee, we're just embarrassing ourselves. Graz, the unstoppable juggernaut. But yeah, with employees, you gotta just figure out whether they're good people or bad people and get rid of them. Get rid of them. It's the same way for your friends. If they're a bad friend, if there's someone you don't want in your life, you smell the bull crap and you get rid of them real quick. The longer you have them at the business, like, I'll be honest, the team we have now is good. But they might not always be good. And they know that. Like I tell them, like, you know, I would rather pay the existing employees more. I would rather give them equity, and I'd rather invest in them rather than hire more people and have to deal with more bullshit. Because, you know, I'd rather have like 3 people that are part of a core team that you trust than 15 people that you don't even really know. You know, Phyrexian Obliterator, good hit. Ooh, double mythic pack. I wish we saw more Phyrexian Nahiri and the Phyrexian Obliterator. Okay, can we get another mythic here maybe? Staff of the Storyteller, Red Sun's Twilight, and Staff of Completion. That is a 3 mythic pack. You don't see it that often, but when you do, you love it. That is a good old pack right there. We'll take it. We'll absolutely take it. But yeah, so the current team is gorgeous. They're great. You know, I fuck up a lot, and you also have to hire people that are okay with you fucking up, because as a business owner, a lot of times you're just learning as you go. That is the truth of it. You're just learning as you go. And some people hate that, and they want a business that is super, cut and dry. This is what it is. This is what it is. But that just isn't always going to be the case. It's not always going to be the case. And you just gotta find people who are patient, even if you're not being patient. It's a weird dynamic. It can get very complicated. I'll say that much. It can get very complicated. Maybe another question would be, when building an LGS, what are you focusing on in terms of an experience? And if you come to my LGS, most of it is just focused purely on the customer's experience coming in terms of pack cracking and sealed product, and just sealed product in general, not purely just for Magic, but also for Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! And other TCGs. You just want your customers to see it. You want them to feel like, oh my God, this is what I've been looking for. You want the prices to be competitive, but it's rough because you also have to pay your employees. So that's kind of the thing. It's hard to pay your employees and also offer competitive prices. And at some point, you have to, you got to smell the grass. Sometimes it's just not worth it to be open as a business if you just can't afford it. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Here, let me see if I can refresh the orders real quick. And I think we're good to go on the pack opening. I want to do you know what? We probably have to do an AMA with someone else to ask questions. Thank you for the purchase, Logan. I saw that. Not the live stream, but he did purchase something else. I appreciate that. Let's see. I don't want to be opening another box because I have opened so much of Phyrexia 1. I wonder what we could open, though. Could we open something else? That is the question. Could we open something else? I'm so tempted to buy a Kaladesh box and just crack it. Oh, should I do it? Should I do it? I've been working in a small business with 2 other people for over 5 years now. I prefer it that way. Yeah, I agree, Nick. I mean, working in a smaller business it's rough in its own way because handling stuff like taxes and in Texas Texas specifically, you have the Texas Work Commission, you have the comptroller, you have all of these things you need to be focused on. You got to make sure you're doing your W-2s, and all of this stuff gets very heavy, and it's a lot of work. Okay, for a small team, it's very difficult to navigate. If you're working in corporate, you don't have to worry about any of that. Your boss is handling everything, and it's honestly just a breeze compared to this. So, oh, John, don't tempt me. Does anyone want to buy a Kaladesh box? Look, I'll sell it for cheap. $360. Let's call it $360 for Kaladesh. Mid is $380. Buy a box of Kaladesh. Okay, I'm gonna look. Kaladesh. I'm gonna go check outside and make sure my car is still there. $360 per box. Or we could do packs. We could do, but it's pretty expensive pack-wise. It's like $18 a pack. Here, we'll do this. I'm gonna go for like 1 second and check my car, make sure it's okay. Kaladesh $360 a box. If you guys want it, the mystery box mtg@gmail.com. And, that's on PayPal. I'm going to go check my car. Be right back. Look, I hate to do it, but I have to do it. I hate to do it, but I have to do it. We gotta open some Battle Bond. Look, I grabbed a water, and I also had to grab a couple of Battle Bond packs. Because, You know, look, this is like one of the best sets of all time. Let's just be honest. If I can hit a doubling season, I'm a very happy man. A very happy man. Look, we're going to do that while we're waiting. Anyway, like I was talking about, when you're building an LGS, when you are attempting to create a business, always focus on what you know, okay? Don't, look, stuff like Bandai and Yu-Gi-Oh!, I mean, that can make you money, but at the end of the day, if you are a Magic player, sell Magic product. Evil Twin, if you are a Yu-Gi-Oh! Player, sell Yu-Gi-Oh! Product. If you attempt to sell something that you are unfamiliar with, you might generate short-term profit, but in the long run, I think you hurt your business. If you're not a part of that community, you're probably not going to fare well. So, you know, I stick to Magic. That's what I know. That's what I enjoy. And no matter how unpopular it gets, I will always be a Magic player. I will always be a Magic retailer. Play of the game. Exile all non-land permanents. Oh my god, that's kind of disgusting. Assist another player can pay up to... That's kind of a fun card. A little bit of a fun card. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Play of the game. We'll take it. One little morbid curiosity spell snare. I don't remember if there's any money in the uncommons or commons for Battle Bond. Okay. Okay. We got a couple more packs to go. I wish I just had a sealed box here. I don't think we have any of Battle Bond right now. All of it's being used for the premium packs, so I don't think we have any. Ooh, is that a foil rare? Is that a rare? Yeah, it is. Oh, wow. Judgment. For each player, choose friend or foe. For each friend creates a token that's a copy of a creature they control. Each foe returns a creature they control to its owner's hand. And you get to choose. That is interesting. That is interesting. Whew, Sour of Temptation. When an ETBs can control target creature for as long as it remains on the battlefield. Those seem like decent hits, actually. Fertilid. Tenacious Deal, Rotfest Shock, Sears Lantern, nothing crazy. Okay, alright, 2 packs left. I don't think we've hit anything crazy, but let's see if we can maybe... The Mirror token's nice. Mountain, Guafa, Hazid, Profiteer. Put a bribery counter on target creature you don't control, its controller draws a card. Can't attack or block. Not the best, but we'll take it. We have no option. We have to take it. I wish Battle Bond's still open like it used to for me. I used to get so lucky off of Battle Bond. I mean, endless doubling seasons. It was absolutely insane. I'll cherish the memories. I will cherish the memories. Alright, Warrior, Forest, Luxury Suite. These used to be worth a lot of money, but they got reprinted. Worth almost nothing now. Almost nothing. So, I think we're going to call it. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to film the AMA. I'm going to go back and look at the questions that we had. And I'm going to film the AMA and I'm going to post it on YouTube. So, I'll film it now. We'll edit it and then we'll post it. And that's going to be the best way to do this. So that we can actually, you know, kind of have a concise video. I think that might be the best way to do it. So, I think we're gonna... Oh my god, Stanley, you just... Stanley, buy Kaladesh box. Stanley, buy Kaladesh box. Look, I'll stay here for Stanley. Stanley, 360 on the Kaladesh box. If you don't buy it, I'll open it. Please buy it, because I'm gonna freaking open one box right now. I'm so tempted. I am so tempted to open a Kaladesh box. Oh, it's killing me. It's killing me. Oh, Stanley said okay. Boom. Are we doing it, Stanley? Are we doing it? Which box? Which box? Which one do you want? You got 1, 2, 3. You got 3 options right here. And then I think we got a couple of Kaladesh right over here. Which one do you want? How much? I'll send it right over. 360. 360. I think mid-on is like 380. These come from a sealed case, so they should actually be worth more. Kaladesh for a period of time was selling for almost 500 back in the day. I'm gonna take a swig of water. If we're gonna be doing a Kaladesh, I'm ready to go. Ooh, God, water tastes so good when you're thirsty. All right, what do you think, Stanley? We doing this? You got to pick the box. If you're down, you can pick the box. You don't have to. We have other stuff too, Stanley. If you want to. Well, I mean, we got other collector boxes. We got Iconic Masters. We got Masters 25. We got, we got Dragon's Haikiri. We got Aether Revolt. We got Conspiracy. We have Scars of Mirrodin, Innistrad, New Phyrexia, Tempest. We have OG Modern Masters, 2015, 2017, TSR, DMR. Everything you're looking for. Everything you're looking for, baby. Let me know if it's sent. Let me check. Just got done playing a crazy game of EDH. I really wish I could play right now, but we are closed for the day, so I unfortunately do not get to play. On Thursdays and Sundays, though, I do get some games in. All right, Stanley did it. We're good to go. We are going to... Okay, wait, Stanley, you got to pick. This is going to be fun. Stanley, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pick 1 through 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is the boxes currently in front of me of Kaladesh. And they are from all sealed cases. And no one has hit a masterpiece. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I gotta go get it. Let me move these singles. I'm excited. We get to open some Kaladesh. I am freaking excited. I'm very, very excited. Okay. All right. Look at this. Look, we don't always get to do this. So, it is always a pleasure. Stanley coming in clutch. And this is going to be a badass opening. I need a place to put my laptop on. Let me see if I can figure that out. If I have something to use to put my laptop... I can do it this way. That's not bad. Okay. We got this. Laptop will go over here. And this is going to be a spicy frickin' opening. Holy crap. We are doing a Kaladesh box opening. I'm going to move the camera back for this. This is going to be a lot of fun. Okay, so we're going to move these out of the way. Move those out of the way. We'll use these as little weights. Oh my God, Stanley the Manly. Whoo! I was going to open it, and I think I'm 99% I use all my... dude, if you get it... Oh my God. I was going to open it. I wasn't going to open this box, though. I was going to open the third box over here. So I don't know what you're going to get in this, and who knows if it is going to be something crazy. But we've opened it. It is time to go, go, go. And this is going to be fun, fun, fun. Oh my God. This thing has been sealed for a decade. And this poor wrap is calling it quits here on us. We'll always miss it. Kaladesh, you sexy, sexy beast. We're gonna go. We're gonna do it. Let's see. Damien's here. We know him, we love him. Damien, a friend of the business. We're opening some Kaladesh. Yep, I love me some Kaladesh too. Stanley the Manly is going crazy here, and he wants to see if he can get a masterpiece. And honestly, I am so freaking excited for this. I don't think there's any money in the commons or uncommons. Keep in mind, this is a heavily open set. I love how this started as a AMA, and now it's just us cracking packs. Ballista Charger, Restoration Gearsmith, and Dapala Pilot Exemplar. I don't think they've done anything as cool as Kaladesh in a long time. No masterpiece in the back. But we got a lot to go through. Rest in peace, Chandra. Oh, wait, no, Chandra's still alive, right? Yeah, I think Chandra's still good. What am I saying? What am I saying? Our girl's all good. How's it going, dude? I'm here for it. double masterpiece box. Can you imagine? That would be absolutely insane. And by the way, we are streaming on Twitch. I know a lot of people don't watch us on Twitch, but we do actually co-stream on Twitch when we use Streamlabs. So that is where Damien is checking us through. Essence Extraction, Veteran, Motorist, Diabolic Tutor. That's in Kaladesh? I don't remember that being in Kaladesh. My God. It's not a good tutor. It's expensive, but it's playable. Blooming Marsh. It's one of the better hits in the land slot. There we go. Is there a foil? Swamp. I could feel the foil and I was like, my God, are we just going to go crazy early on? That used to be worth money back in the day. Back in the day. Kaladesh. I mean, this box was getting so expensive. We were talking about nearly a $500 box for a long time. A long time. And now it's kind of come down to earth. I know it's still, you know, the mid on it, it's still like 380 or 400 or something. We're selling this one to Stanley for 360 because I love Stanley and I want him to hit some spice. But, you know, the guy's been hitting big recently, so if he doesn't hit spice, you know, look, man, you can't always get those jackpots, all right? Confiscation Coop. This is another energy card that you're just not going to see played very much because energy is not a heavily, you know, one of the guys me and Damien knows, Kevin, he actually used to play an energy deck, and he's one of the rare people who actually played energy as like a little archetype for his decks. And it wasn't bad. I half the time I didn't know what the heck he was doing. I don't think it was a bad deck, but I don't think it was necessarily like super good either. And it's just because energy hasn't really been something they've kind of dived into very much. Foundry Inspector is a good hit. Spark of Creativity and Concealed Courtyard. The Kaladesh lands used to be worth a lot more, but they have in recent times gone down quite a bit. The tokens might be worth a little bit. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Give us something crazy. All right. Let's see. Let me scroll down real quick. Panharmonicon was the money card, right? Then they double mastered it. Yes, that is true. You were thinking Jaya. Rest in peace, Jaya. You think they'll bring energy back? I mean, they should, right? Like, energy was something, Aether Revolt, Kaladesh. I mean, I think they will, but it's probably going to be something that they use as, like, a heavy hitter. You know what I mean? It's going to be something that they use to bring people back to the game. It's kind of like the Phyrexia 1 stuff, where New Phyrexia was a fan favorite for a long time. Even for us, a lot of people loved hitting New Phyrexia packs. Not just because it's old, but also because it's a set that people have a lot of really good memories with. I think Kaladesh is in the same boat. Midnight Oil. Oh, look at this. It enters with 7-hour counters. It would be really cool if it said oil counters. And then this would actually be a pretty good card for Phyrexia 1. Your maximum hand size is equal to the number of hour counters on Midnight Oil. Whenever you discard a card, you lose 1 life. At the beginning of your draw step, draw an additional card and remove 2 hour counters. That seems really bad. That seems like a really bad card. Like, genuinely a very bad card. Basically, your hand size will just become 0. And you get to draw, like, a few extra cards. Doesn't seem like it's worth it, to be honest. Here, let me move this out of the way. And honestly, we can turn the light on. Let's see. Yeah, we got this. We're gonna... Ooh, we got more light! Oh, that's good. That's great. Should have done this earlier. Now we're looking for a masterpiece, and oh my God, would it be crazy if we actually hit one right now? That would be absolutely filthy. How's the spice? Honestly, so far, I mean, look, it's Kaladesh, okay? It's Kaladesh. With Kaladesh, there are so few cards worth money that are not masterpieces. I don't, like, almost nothing, okay? Oh, we got a foil, Janjeet. Now, some of these foils are indeed, look, that face will put this out of focus so often. The foils can be worth a bit of money, so that's not terrible. But it is not the foils we are looking for. So we must continue. We're not even we're going through this box, but we're not fast cracking. We should probably, I'll do it a little bit faster, okay? Here, we'll do it a little bit faster because we're looking for these masterpieces, but this is one of those boxes where we're actually hosting a draft for Kaladesh coming up soon. And you just, think about the last time you were able to draft Kaladesh. It was probably at the release of the set. And I think it's got a lot more fun now, doing stuff with energy and the kind of modern, I don't even know what you would call this. It's like a modern BioShock-esque set. You know what I mean? Look at the art, okay? It's gorgeous. I mean, it reminds me of World of Warcraft. It reminds me of Dalaran in World of Warcraft. That's what most of this set reminds me of. You have the mystical and beautiful city with, modern machinery, but still has the magical aspect to it. And that's kind of what this art embodies. And it's gorgeous. It is, I think the art in the set was amazing. I think the mechanics were interesting, like the energy counters. I think it made for a very good limited draft environment. Combustible Gear Hulk. I think this is a banned card. Am I wrong? I think it is a banned card, but first mythic hit, we'll take it. The mythics still have a little bit of value. I think this is like $3 to $5. Target opponent may have you draw 3 cards. If the player doesn't, you put the top 3 cards of your library into your graveyard, and then it deals damage to the player equal to the total converted mana cost of those cards. It's kind of crazy. That's a little crazy. And you got the emblem. These are worth a little bit of money. Emblems for Planeswalkers typically do fetch a little bit of a premium. And they are harder to hit. As you can notice, that is the first one we've hit thus far. Let's you very quickly move stuff to the graveyard. Is it banned? Can someone let me know if it's banned? Got myself into this Palcalash cracking. Just got a Vidalcan Shackles on my masterpiece weight pub. Ooh! Energy is the next set would be cool. I don't think they're going to be doing... Whoa, what is that? What is that border there? What the heck is in the back there? Can you imagine if that was a masterpiece? Can you imagine? Ooh, Aetherflux Reservoir! That's still a good hit. I think it did get reprinted, but... Oh, it's... I was looking at it through the phone and I thought it was some... It's like damage on top of the Aetherflux, edging from a card that has never been played. Can you imagine that? I wonder what happened. Look at that. It's the only card that has that. That's interesting. I mean, it's a good card. Nonetheless, we'll take it. Aetherflux Reservoir. Still a very strong and playable card. I think it's still like, what, $15 maybe? Like 15 or something? I mean, it's a good card. A very, very, very good card. Pretty annoying to play against, but as is the case for quite a few cards. Forgot to put that in the pile. There we are. Fabrication Module. Spark of Creativity we just saw earlier. Cabal, Console of Allocation. Love the art on this. And that is all she wrote. We move on until we hit a crazy-ass masterpiece. And honestly, if you hit a stupid, insane masterpiece, or any masterpiece, I will buy it off of you at a very competitive rate. So if you're opening Kaladesh, as long as you hit a masterpiece, you might be able to get back a lot of the money you spent on the box. Here we are. Aetherborn Marauder, Morbid Curiosity, and Paradoxical Outcome. Reprinted in TSR. Reprinted in TSR in the retro frame. Return any number of target non-land token permanents you control to the owner's hands, and you draw a card for each card returned to your hand this way. No foil, unfortunately, but that is a pretty good hit. We'll put it in the good hit pile. How are you guys doing tonight, by the way? Anyone doing anything exciting? It's going to be in the third to last pack. Okay, well, in that case, Stanley, we have a very long way to go. I'm going to put that pack right up there in the middle. We got a very long way to go. Oh, it is legal. That's a good sign. All right. I love this. Stanley, I have to thank you for this because I was really, appetite for the pack opening is what I was in. I was really wanting to open a Kaladesh box, and you opening it instead is perfectly fine because I should stop opening another Diabolic Tutor. You probably actually need these for I mean, you know, like it's still a tutor, Inspiring Vantage. Now, this used to be a very playable and expensive card in Modern. I had to buy a playset of these, and I think it was like, must have been like $60 to get a playset. It was a lot of money back then. It was a lot of money. Nowadays, I don't think it's worth as much, but it is a, you know, and I can't even talk about pricing because I haven't checked up on Kaladesh pricing. I don't know if it's still worth as much as it once was. Ooh, this feels very interesting, huh? Little masterpiece? A little masterpiece, maybe? Please? Do it early. Do it early. Get this in focus. Can we get it in focus? There we are. Disappearing Act. Trusty Companion. Wildest Dreams. A masterpiece in our wildest dreams. Please. Please. That's not it. That's not it, but it was a foil. It was a foil. Oh, so you've hit quite a few foils. They're not the foils we want, though. But we got room to go. We got a lot of room to go. Let me read the chat. I don't know why the chat is not auto-updating for me. That's kind of annoying. That's kind of annoying. I have to keep scrolling down. Okay, baby. Ruinous Gremlin. Let me see. Accomplished Autonomation, Tezzeret's Ambition, Make Obsolete, Voltaic Brawler, Gearshift Ace, and Insidious Will. You choose one. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Okay. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. Let's see. Now, Stanley is calling the masterpiece at the end of the box, so we're going to have to get through some of this, okay? Because, boy, is that going to take a long time. We're going through 36 packs here. Panharmonicon. Now, this is what we were talking about earlier. Yes, this was one of the most expensive cards in Kaladesh, I think, for quite a bit of time. And then it got the reprint, and I think it was hit multiple times. The Chandra emblem is pretty nice, though. Hit multiple times, so it has dropped considerably, but the retro frame foil is still worth a lot of money, but that's only in TSR. So you will not see it in anything besides TSR, and the regular printing is worth maybe $5 now. Glint Nest Crane, Servant of the Conduit, Sahili, baby. Look, I know she's not worth money, but she's still cool as fuck. Okay. Let me go check something real quick. I need to make sure I lock the door. Be right back. Stanley, I'll be BRB. BRB. All right, I'm back. Yeah, you see, like, being at the store this late is so creepy because we're on the service road, so you'll always hear noises. And it's like, is this it? So I got some creep waiting for me outside. Am I gonna have to bring these fists out? You know what I mean? All right, baby, come on. I will say it is a privilege to be opening Kaladesh, an absolute privilege. It's not something a lot of people get to do. So Engineered Might, Blossoming Defense, start your engines. They had some pretty interesting card names in the set. Inspire Bluff Canal. This one's still worth a little bit of money. So we're hitting a good amount of mythics. We're hitting some decent rares as well. I think back in the day, this would have been considered a pretty strong start, especially before they reprinted those lands. And I forget where they reprinted them in, but I know it was a very recent set. Alright, come on. This feels like we have a foil. Do we have a foil? Am I right or am I wrong? It just feels a little thicker. Long-finned Skywhale. And Pia Nalar. ETBs, Artifact Creature Tokens. Okay, okay, okay. Is TSR Time Spiral? It's Time Spiral Remastered. Alan running off to see if he's been carjacked yet. Yes, I do have to check for that. No foil. I was completely wrong. Okay, good to know. Good to know. All right. We got... So I believe it's supposed to be 1 in every 3 boxes for the Masterpiece, which means you can hit 2 in a case. I think you can hit more than 2 in a case. I know that's been done. So it's a bit interesting. It's not super rare to hit a Masterpiece, but they are expensive, so nice little foil there. So if you ever get a box of Kaladesh, one way to figure out if it's been weighed and then repacked is if you see no foils. If you see no foils, then there's a good chance the box is a scamaz, because you should actually be seeing quite a few foils in your Kaladesh box. Now, you're not going to see that many masterpieces, but just regular foils should still be in abundance. You get like 4 or 5 per box, I think. Maybe more. Here we are. Weapon Craft Enthusiast. That art looks insanely badass. Whirler Virtuoso. Refurbish. Toolcraft Exemplar. Love the art. Once again, very World of Warcraft Dalaran-esque. And I love that art. So, we are halfway through the box. Halfway through the box. Let's see. Can we get the Masterpiece? And I would be very, very excited if we do. I'd be so incredibly excited. Metalwork Colossus. This was reprinted in a secret layer. And the artwork in the secret layer looks a lot worse, but still. Yeah, a lot. I mean, just like... It's what sucks, right? When it goes, ooh, whoa, look at that. That is sick. That is a really cool beast token. It's kind of what sucks about things getting reprinted is you just, like, when you're opening an older set, you look at a lot of cards like, oh, that's been reprinted. That's been reprinted. Like, most of it has been reprinted. And the only thing that makes this set still special is the fact that they have not and will not be doing Masterpieces again. Deadlock Trap Chandra. You good? You good, bro? She looks like she's stressing out over something. And Swamp and a Servo token. Where's the rarest pile? There it is. Alright, last 2 packs from the middle row. We'll set the other one right over there. Stanley's calling it in the last row, so let's see if he's right. And if he's right, that will be insane, and I'll be very, very excited, and I'm hoping he's right, because I haven't pulled a Masterpiece in a long time. Insidious Will, we've already hit this one earlier. Forest, not this pack. We move on to this one. I would love to just get one Masterpiece, please. I know it's for Stanley, but at least I get to crack it. Please. Please. Just give me something crazy. Noxious Gearhulk. We hit the other Gearhulk. This is the second mythic. Oh, and it's not what we were hoping for. Skywhaler Shot. That is in the foil slot. Ugh. Oh, you're killing me. I was hoping that would be a Masterpiece. I was kind of surprised there was a foil there because it didn't feel like a very thick pack. I feel it like this, and like this doesn't feel thick, right? So I'm not expecting a foil here. We'll just shoot through it, shoot through it, shoot through it. Fateful Showdown. I love the art on that. I was wrong! Oh my god, I was wrong. Yeah, no, there was a foil. Yep, so sometimes you're wrong. Beautiful little Pia Nalar. Love the foiling. And it is not Pringled, which is quite cool as well. You can actually play it. Okay, so 2 foils back to back. Can we make it a third, and can we make it a Masterpiece this time, huh? How about that? I know viewership is a little bit low, and that's simply because Streamlabs is a goof, and it does not notify people that we're live, which is really annoying. Will probably stop me from using it again, but it is what it is. Wisp Weaver Angel, Brazen Scourge, Fairgrounds Trumpeteer. That one might actually be worth a little bit. Sahili's Artistry. I mean, look at that. I mean, that's a beautiful card. And no foil. I want one big Masterpiece. Nothing less, nothing more. It is as simple as we can get. You know what we're going to do? We're going to increase this And we're just gonna go full screen pack opening right now. Full screen pack opening. We'll move this to the bottom. Just in case we hit a masterpiece, I want it to be a full screen so we can see it and believe it and love it. And that would be freaking sick. Now, I will say, a lot of times when you hit a masterpiece, you can tell because the edges of it shine so strong that you can just see it. Oh my god, the art on that looks insane. So if we can hit one right here. Oh, go. Oh, I hate it. I mean, the art looks amazing on this card, but we've hit a lot of foils. We've hit a lot of foils at this point. We have not seen a masterpiece. Alright, come on, baby. 2 more packs to go. We're going to call it a night after this box. I love you guys. I appreciate you. Stanley, hold your breath, my brother. We're going full speed on this one. We're not even going to stop. We're just going. We're going. We're going. We're going. Key to the City. That is a played card in some formats. And Morbid Curiosity, another foil. I don't even know how we're seeing so many foils at this point. We've hit like 1 billion foils, and we still have not seen the masterpiece. Can we continue? I mean, I feel like at this point, I don't even know how they decide where the foil goes. Like, it's just randomly inserted or something. I know it's supposed to be 1 per 2 or 3 boxes or something, but look, man, we're just looking for the frickin' foil masterpiece, and we are not seeing it right now. And we are coming to the last few packs. Stanley called third to last pack. We're headed there right now. Stanley, if you're right on that, I will throw in a Jeweled Lotus into your frickin' order, because that would be absolutely insane. That would be literally one of the craziest calls I've ever seen in my entire life. Metallurgic Summonings. This is another mythic that doesn't really see much play. It's an enchantment, and you create XX colorless construct artifact creature token where X is that spell's converted mana cost. 9 more packs. Oh my god, I can't even look. He's already down and they're kicking him. Somebody save him. Somebody put a masterpiece, please. Put a masterpiece in this pack. Boom. It's in this one, Stanley. I'm calling it. It's in this one. I don't even think there's a foil in here, but it's in this one, Stanley. I'm sure. This is my call. Look, that's me right now. I'm feeling real cool. Please give us something crazy. Give us some crazy, insane Authority of the Councils. Authority of the Councils is not even... I don't even think that's $1. That probably is less than $1. I think we're down to the last 6 packs. Stanley's getting ready for bed. He got his PJs on. He's saying, "Mama, tuck me in." And I'm saying, "Wait, Mama. You got a masterpiece to be opening right now." Stanley sitting in his chair. He's wriggling around. He's sweating profusely. He's saying, "Is this it? Is it it? Get to the rare. Bombat Courier, more like Bombat Ass. That is terrible. And no foil." Stanley smashing his head against the table. Stop it, Stanley. You're bleeding, man. We're in the last few packs. Oh god. Last 4. We've hit a lot of foils, I'm gonna be honest. They're not the foils we're looking for, but damn, we hit a lot of them. Metal Spinners. We're going to the last few packs here. There feels like there's a foil in here. There feels like there's a foil. Europort Ori. What the heck is this? Each player may play an additional... It's actually a pretty cool card. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, if that player has no cards in hand, that player draws 3 cards. But what we really care about, there is no foil. Oh, God. The RNG gods are laughing. Oh, this is the third to last pack, Stanley. This is the one you called. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Is this it? Is this it? Can we say that Stanley, the Manly, has insane luck? Or will he fall victim, the same way I did, to a fallacy of riches and spoils? Rest in peace, Johnny. Oh, God. We're going to the end here. This is Stanley. He's cheering in the back. The rare Cultivator's Caravan. Is there mythic Oh, wait, not a mythic, a foil. Ah, thriving rats. Technically, he got it right. You know, that it's not a masterpiece, but he hit a foil in the third to last pack. It's a rat card focused on energy. Completely useless right now. Oh my god. Oh. Oh man. You hit so many foils. Holy shit. I don't think I've ever seen this many foils out of a booster box. I think you hit like 12 or 13 foils and not a single masterpiece. Can we change it in the last two packs? We're coming to the end here. The final push. The final push. Botanical Sanctum is a good hit. It's still worth a couple bucks. And Plains. And here we are. Ooh, emblem. That's nice. We're here. It was always meant to be the end, says Stanley Tarasowitz. This is your fate, my brother. Look, this is me right now. I'm battling Stanley. I'm saying you can't do it, brother. This masterpiece just ain't coming to you right now. It's just not coming. Oh my god. Are we really about to finish this box with no masterpiece? Snarethopter, Skyship, Stalker, a nice little dragon, but what we're really looking for, and it's all she wrote. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. So let's look at how many foils we hit here. Because you hit a stupid amount of foils and not a single. And you hit quite a few mythics as well. Not a single freaking... I mean, Aether Flux Reservoir, pretty good hit. So I think we actually have more foils in the rare pile. Yeah, we do. Let me go pull these out too. We'll pull these out. And these are the lands. We'll pull these out, all the foils, because I think you hit a stupid amount of foils without seeing a single... So look at this. You know, you're... Oh, good! We're back. Okay, look at this. What is on the bottom of the screen? You guys seen that? What is that white stuff on the bottom of it? Oh, it's the... Yeah, it's that thing. Can I... I don't know if it's going to let me fix that. Okay, anyway. We'll look at these foils. I mean, that's quite a few foils. And not a masterpiece. You got one foil rare, though. Yeah, we'll put some respect on your name for that one. I'll say that much. Alright, Stanley, let me know what you want shipped. We're going to call it there. Next time we'll see the masterpiece. I'm so tempted to open a box for myself, but I'm going to have to resist. I have to resist. It's such a bad decision on my behalf. But boy, would it be cool if we did. Boy, would it be cool. Alright, Stanley, let me know what you want shipped. We have the mythics, we have the rares, we have the good hits, we have the bulk. I'll ship what you want, and I won't ship what you don't want. So, let me know. DM me on Discord. I will see you guys next time. Alan from Mystery MTG. Boy, that was some fun. Big thank you to Stanley for giving us that awesome opening experience. It's a pricey box. And look, you can get absolutely smashed. It is RNG heaven, but it is also RNG hell if you're not getting that masterpiece. And even if you do get the masterpiece, a lot of times the masterpiece is only 30, maybe 40 bucks, so it doesn't even pay for the box. The hope is that you get the soul ring. That's what's everyone's hoping for, the soul ring. So it was fun, and I will see you guys next time. Alan from Mystery MTG.